1. Hoia Forest, Romania. The legend. The Hoia Forest near Cluj-Napoca has a dark history that has captivated both locals and tourists alike. Named after a shepherd who disappeared with his flock under mysterious circumstances, the forest has earned a reputation for being haunted. Many visitors report feeling an overwhelming sense of dread when they enter the woods, often accompanied by strange phenomena like strange lights, ghostly figures, and unexplained noises. Paranormal activity. The forest is famous for its circle of twisted trees that look almost unnatural, which locals claim are the site of paranormal activity. People who venture into the forest often tell of seeing shadows moving on their own, voices that appear out of nowhere, and ghostly figures lurking just out of sight. There's also a strange phenomenon of electronic devices malfunctioning when in the forest. Cameras stop working, batteries drain, and GPS signals go haywire. Theories. Some believe the forest is a hotspot for UFO activity, given the strange lights that are sometimes seen floating in the forest at night. Others believe that it might be a portal to another dimension, explaining why so many people have disappeared here over the years. 2. Aokigahara Forest, Japan. The legend. Aokigahara, or the Suicide Forest, lies at the base of Japan's Mount Fuji. The forest has been infamous for centuries, with a grim history tied to suicides. The dense forest is eerily silent, with no wildlife or even wind to be heard, creating a deeply unsettling atmosphere. Legends state that the forest has a history of being used for yubasut, a practice where elderly people were abandoned to die in the woods. The haunting. Every year, the forest is the site of numerous suicides, and it's often cited as one of the top suicide spots in the world. The forest has become infamous for the grim discoveries made by park rangers, who find abandoned personal belongings, ropes, and sometimes, tragic remnants of lives lost. Theories. The silence in Aokigahara is so absolute that it seems to create a sense of isolation and despair for those who venture too far into the woods. Many believe the forest is cursed or that it has a dark spiritual energy that lures individuals to end their lives. Some say that the forest is haunted by restless spirits, the souls of those who met tragic ends here. 3. Epping Forest, England. The legend. Epping Forest, just a short distance from London, is a large, ancient woodland with an ominous atmosphere. It has long been associated with local legends, including tales of highwaymen who ambushed travelers during the 17th and 18th centuries. But it's also home to a rich history of the supernatural. Many people have reported seeing apparitions and hearing voices in the dead of night. The haunting. Among the eerie sightings reported in the forest are ghostly figures of highwaymen, phantom dogs that chase after unsuspecting travelers, and the spirit of a woman dressed in white who is said to be searching for her lost child. The forest is also rumored to be home to an ancient curse, as there are several old, forgotten graves scattered throughout its depths. Theories. The ancient trees and mists that rise from the forest floor have made Epping Forest an enduring symbol of mystery. Some believe the hauntings are connected to the tragic deaths of criminals in the forest, while others think that the spirits of ancient settlers still roam the land. 4. Freetown Fall River State Forest, USA. The legend. Located in Massachusetts, the Freetown Fall River State Forest is part of the infamous Bridgewater Triangle, an area known for paranormal activity. The forest is notorious for its ghost sightings, UFO encounters, and strange lights in the sky. But what makes this forest especially creepy are the legends of satanic rituals that are said to have occurred here in the past. The haunting. The forest has a long history of eerie phenomena. Visitors have reported hearing whispers, feeling cold spots, and even seeing mysterious creatures lurking in the trees. Several ghost hunters have claimed to have encountered ghostly figures, while others believe they have witnessed unexplainable lights in the woods at night. There are even rumors of ghostly black masses that are said to have been performed by satanic cults in the 1970s and 80s. Theories. The Bridgewater Triangle, which includes the Freetown Fall River State Forest, is known for being a hotspot for paranormal events. Some theorize that the forest is a focal point for supernatural energy or even an entryway to another dimension. Others attribute the strange occurrences to the dark history of the area, which includes ancient Native American burial grounds, centuries-old murders, and tales of witchcraft. 5. Yokai Botanical Garden, India. The legend. The Yokai Botanical Garden in Assam, India, is surrounded by mystery. Originally designed to preserve the region's biodiversity, the garden was left to deteriorate after it was neglected by the government. Over time, the once immaculate garden turned into an overgrown wilderness. The garden's crumbling structures and thick jungle vegetation give it a haunted atmosphere. The haunting. What makes this botanical garden particularly eerie are the stories of strange sounds coming from deep within the jungle at night. Locals claim to have heard footsteps or whispers, even though no one is supposed to be there. Some visitors also claim to have witnessed figures moving through the mist that blankets the area at dawn and dusk. With overgrown paths and collapsing buildings, the abandoned garden has become a place of mystery. Theories: the garden's sudden neglect after its creation has left many to wonder whether there are supernatural forces at work. The isolation of the area and the overgrowth of trees and vines only add to the garden's mystical, forgotten quality, making it feel like the forest is reclaiming what was once its own. These forests, though often abandoned or ignored by society, have become places where nature's eerie beauty and dark history intertwine. Whether due to their association with paranormal events, tragic histories, or their overgrown and untamed appearances, they each hold a distinct sense of mystery and intrigue. Would you dare to visit any of them?